I'm taking a piece of masking tape and I've just folded it in half, and then I'm sticking it to my piece of metal. So it creates a little handle for me to hold on to and sand. And I'm just going to cut away the excess bits on the edge of that so we don't have it sticking to the sandpaper. So now I can actually sand that quite flat. So I have 4 different grades of sandpaper here, 400, 800, 1200 and 2.5. And I'm going to start with a 4 and I'm going to sand this in a figure 8. And the reason we're doing that is that we're trying to get the whole of this surface completely flat. So when we do put the bezel on top of that, and there's a little bezel here from another ring, that we don't see the gaps. Now the gaps there are obviously because the bezel's not straight, but also this piece of metal is not dead flat as well. So I'm sanding this right now to get this whole surface evenly scratched and looking completely straight and the same, all level. So I finished sanding it. You can see that it's quite level in the middle here, and that's the bit I'm really concerned about. This I'm not going to be using anyway, so I don't care. I'm popping the stone on so you can see roughly where that's going to sit in the middle there. And what we're aiming for is when we get our bezel out of the pickle in a minute, we're going to make sure that the bezel is flat and we're going to see that it sits there with no gaps in between. If we have gaps, the solder won't flow properly around this and our bezel will have sort of holes around the edge. So we want to make sure they're both flush, and then when we solder it, it will solder really quickly and perfect. This is the bezel. I've just picked that out of the pickle, and I'm now going to slide it over the stone just to see that it fits. And what I want is that I can push the stone through and out the other side. That way we know that we've got a bezel that fits quite well. And actually that's sitting in there really well. I'm looking from underneath, there's no big gaps. It's actually quite a nice fit.